Now if it's a party, you know I slide through. Ain't watch me shine with no dime. When I slide through, hey bitch, I'm
Yes, sir.
Now if it's a party, you know I slide through.
Home team, what's happening? Home team, it's your boy Blakberry Lorenz. It's Thursday night.
Up in this bitch like I'm 10 feet high. Ho, I'm just outstanding. That mean that I can't lie. I got the green next to me. Call that shit a stand by. It ain't one beat.
It's time for the Rex Pit. I want to thank everybody for coming through that's going to come through when you're going to come through. We're not going to waste no time. We going to get to the nitty and the gritty. A lot of conversation has been going on recently about GOAT talk. And myself, personally, loves the GOAT talk. I love it. I love the GOAT talk. Mainly because, one, I love debating sports. Two, it brings out my competitive juices. And three, it always gets very, very heated. And y'all know your boy Blakberry love when the pressure get ready to burst the pipes. Because that's when you really see what somebody really made of when you apply that pressure to their ass and they got to give you an answer. They got to come up with an answer to the problem that you are presenting them. And your boy Blakberry is a problem that is very hard to solve. So without further ado, I want to jump straight into the topics, into the first topic of the night. Now, damn. Now, if you're new here, for those of you all that's gonna be watching this after the fact, or those of you all that come in and you're new to this right here, or what we do over here on the home team with Blakberry, that's Blakberry, no C, just a K. One thing what we like to do over here is we like to keep it real with you. And I'm going to tell you straight up like this right here. That bullshit y'all just got finished hearing over there with the 6-man K-Styles and Mad Mike about how let's not call anybody the GOAT is about who you perceive to be the GOAT. While I do agree with that, let me tell you why it's some Billy Jack bullshit. Because everybody got somebody that they think is the GOAT. And when we talking about real GOAT talk, when we talking about who really was the greatest to do something, there's always going to be one or two, maybe three individuals that's going to stand out over the rest. And you cannot deny them. Like Thanos say, I am inevitable. It's inevitable that you're going to talk about Wayne Gretzky in hockey. It's inevitable that you're going to talk about Beckham in soccer. It's inevitable that you're going to talk about Serena Williams, Tiger Woods. It's inevitable that you're going to have the best to do it be mentioned more. It's inevitable. And what we're going to talk about is what makes somebody the GOAT. We going to break it down. And I hope y'all here for it because I think I've done an extensively good job at breaking this down to break this down and narrow this down to not necessarily who's truly the GOAT, but who's more deserving of being labeled the GOAT. Ooh, I like that how I put that. I like that how I put that. Who's more deserving of being the GOAT? As I bring in Big Will, the Georgia Reaper, straight from the depths of Georgia. What's up with you, my boy?
What's happening? What's going on?
You ready to have some GOAT talk, Will?
Let's get it.
And I'm hoping that we get a Coach Unchained in here because I would love to have the perspective of somebody that was actually there from the start of Jordan's career, and actually got to watch the the years in real time of Larry Bird and Irvin Johnson, aka Magic Johnson, who actually got to witness Dr. J and those guys play. So I would
You ain't got to. You really ain't got to look at it from that point. They got enough tape out there for Jordan. Plus, LeBron then played with more Hall of Fame than Jordan had. Jordan played with 3 Hall of Famers. LeBron had about goddamn 12.
oh, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
We gonna get to it, Will. We gonna get to it. Oh, let's see who we got in the chat though, man. Let's see who all done came through, man. Some of the loyal compadres and compadres of your boy Blakberry. Hey, we got Jonte Rozier in the building. He say, "What's good, Blakberry? What's up with you, Jonte Rozier?" Who else we got? D. Coleman in the house. He say, "Salute." He out there on them rooftop. Watch your head. D. Coleman is somewhere in the distance. Watch your head. Watch your head. He in the distance. Georgia, Texas boy in the house, currently not of Georgia or Texas, but that ain't none of y'all motherfuckers' business. He say, "What's happening, Blakberry, AFN, and Falcons family? The new era is here. The Atlanta Falcons will rise in 2025. There you go, my boy. There you go. You finally followed this straight. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I just want to make it flow. That's all, do it, but you know
Georgia,
how it is.
Texas boy, what's happening?
I just want to make it flow. You know how I want to do it. We got Southside in the house. He say, "What it do, Blakberry and Will?"
What's
Uh,
happening, Southside? What it do?
what happened, Southside? I hope you went and got your scientific calculator over the past couple of days. Hope you went and did that. And I hope you ain't teaching those classes on math no time soon. Hope you're not doing that. But you know, Southside, you know you my boy. You know you my boy. You know you my boy. It just too bad I had to learn that you don't know how to count. But it's okay because they got programs out there to help people with such things. they got people out there to help with that. Bernard Cantrell in the house. He say, "What's good, people? What's up with you, Bernard Cantrell?" So listen, man, let's get into it. Let's get into it. If we gonna talk about GOAT talk, we can't do it without properly breaking it down. So what we gonna do here first is this. Since I got Big Will here, and if y'all don't know, me and Big Will, we pretty much grew up in the same era. I think Will probably got a year older than I am. He came out at, what you came out, 05, Will? 04? You came out in 05?
Oh, 05.
Yeah, Will came out in 05. I came out in 06. We both got the experience. Well, I ain't really start. I was watching basketball. I was watching basketball more than I watched football, to be honest with you. I was playing football, but I wasn't
I
like
was
most
watching
people
all
that were.
3 sports
Yeah,
heavy back in the days.
yeah,
I was
I
watching
want.
all 3.
Yeah, I was watching. I was watching them gals. That's what I was watching. My head was in the clouds, y'all. I ain't even gonna
Well,
front.
shit, I watched them too,
But
nigga.
but 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 I did get to witness firsthand Michael Jordan doing his damn thing because my pops was always watching Bulls games. Every time a Bulls game was on, my pops was watching it. So I got to watch Jordan extensively, and I got to see him play in his prime. Oh, excuse me. So I also got to watch LeBron in his prime as well, and I think I can give a good analysis of the two, a good comparison of the two. What about you, Will? You think you done seen enough of Jordan and LeBron to give a legitimate comparison?
Oh yeah, I'm watching Jordan. Jordan was one of my favorite players. I'm watching him heavy. Yeah, I've seen a lot of
Absolutely.
the old school. I got an old soul. I know a lot of old school basketball players like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
And why we still, I don't know why we still having this conversation. We know LeBron ain't no GOAT compared to Jordan, dog. Come on, bro. The way that nigga flop, when you seen Jordan flop like that? When you seen
God
Jordan
damn.
fake an
Yep.
injury like that? When you seen Jordan take rest days off like that? So, like, when like these basketball players soft nowadays, bro. Come on now.
That answer
The,
is never. You never saw Jordan
you know what I'm
flop
saying?
ever, ever.
The nigga he lose a series now. The next day he hurt. I tore an MCL or whatever the fuck he told you. Went limping that game, nigga. So
So
I
clearly,
guess y'all already know my answer, goddamn.
y'all clearly Will prefers MJ over LBJ. Uh, me, I got the same sentiments as Will. I like the old school style of play with being more physical, more aggressive. Basketball. I think if you could rise to the cream of the crop in that era before all this soft goddamn way of playing, uh, if you rose to the top of that era, then you did it. You really blossomed. You really gave. You really was able to show the best of your best. Like you really put everything that you had out there, and you couldn't play no better than that because they made you play up to your potential back then. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's been a lot of people that done came, a lot of players that done came into the NBA post uh post the Twin Tower era, because I think that's really about when it really started to change. When there was no more David Robinson and Tim Duncan. After the Tim Duncan David Robinson thing was over with, when David Robinson took his exit after winning a championship with Tim Duncan, I think that's when we started to see slowly but surely the the times changing in basketball. It got a lot softer. It got a lot softer year after year
Yeah,
after
you gotta
year.
think about it. Who could play in who era? LeBron would not make it like he doing it now in that era. They were too physical back then. That boy was goddamn. And we
Yeah.
talk about y'all. They was talking about it took a minute for Jordan get to the ring, but every time he go to the final, he win it.
Oh,
Who else can you say?
we gonna get to that
Who-
too. We
You
gonna get to
forgot
that too.
y'all forgot what the East was like back then. The East was no joke back then, but they had that defense in the East, boy. It was hard to come out the East.
I'm gonna put. We gonna get to that too. But see, shit, I lost my thought. But
Think about it. How many points would Jordan? I'm referring to this comment down here with Jordan Texas, boy. How many points would Jordan would an average playing in LeBron era? Come on, be for real. If Jordan was in his prime playing the LeBron era, how many points you think that boy be averaging? How dirty he was doing there with the defense? They had defensive packages just for Michael Jordan, bro. Y'all forgot how sorry them Bull team was, and he was still out there taking them to the playoffs.
who was that said? Somebody said Isaiah Thomas didn't even put Jordan as his one of his hardest to guard. That was Southside said that. You got to think though, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan got legitimate
They
beef.
had beef, bro. And then
They
you
got
go watch the
they got
tape.
legitimate beef.
Go watch the tape with Jordan cooking them up. You ain't got to ask Isaiah something. Go watch the tape
Yeah,
with that boy cooking them
go
up.
watch. Yeah, go watch the tape. They got legitimate beef. See, one thing. They one thing. I'm telling you, I'm currently in the middle of this right now. When you got somebody that you just don't like, you, you not finna give them no respect on no level. You ain't finna give them no respect. You ain't even gonna give them the respect of saying that they actually are a threat to you.
See, they getting it
You ain't
confused.
even gonna give them that respect.
I'm not saying he can't play in their era. I'm saying he's not going to be doing what he's doing now. His averages ain't gonna be like that. And y'all forgot Kobe and LeBron mimic their game out the joint. They got the same style that Jordan used to use. So they answer the question for you. Kobe used to be practicing for hours in the gym trying to mimic Jordan. He do the same tongue. He bite the side of the jersey, the same side of the jersey that goddamn Jordan used to bite. He do the fade away like Jordan. Come on, bro. They tell you they self who they
Yeah,
got
see,
them.
and see, Southside, Southside say LeBron is way physically enough to play in the NBA era. You right. He's built to play. Is physically he's built to play in that era, but mentally, no. That's what that's what we mean when we say he wouldn't make it in that era. Because he might be tough physically, but mentally, no, no, he wouldn't be. LeBron, he do shit now that even now in his career, he do shit that Jordan would have never did. Like walking up on somebody you consider to be your aunt on the sideline, somebody half your size, walking up to them on the sideline during the game and confronting personal issues.
Hey, did we forget what kind of player
Come on, man.
LeBron was coming out? He had to work on a three game. He wasn't nothing but dunking on motherfuckers. They
And
move
he,
out the
yeah,
way in this era. Back
yeah.
in Jordan era, ain't nobody moving out the way. You gonna
Nah,
have
ain't
to run the
nobody move.
motherfucker over. Ain't nobody clearing that hole for you, bro.
Nah,
Nobody's
yeah.
clearing that hole.
You gonna take some licks on your way to that basket.
Elbows and that man,
Yeah.
shit.
They gonna make you earn that goddamn. They gonna make you earn them too. They gonna make you earn them. And, but
Yeah,
see,
man, Wallace out of Detroit. You imagine coming down there and he in the hole. Wallace out Detroit, you got to go dunk on Shaq. Come on, shit.
we gonna get it. Look, let go to the first, cause we gonna break it down. So clearly, we already told you who we prefer. We prefer Joy. Me and we both prefer Jordan over LeBron. Now, I want to make it real clear right now. I am not. Michael Jordan is not my favorite basketball player. He's not. My favorite basketball player was Kobe. Everybody that know me, all my friends and family, everybody that know me know I was a Kobe fan. That's me. I was a Kobe Bryant fan. He is my favorite player. He's my favorite athlete, period. But he's not my GOAT. I can't give it to him. For the same reason why what Will just told y'all. He mimicked his game after Jordan. So I can't give him GOAT because he mimicked his game after Jordan, and yet Jordan still had a slight edge over him
Yeah.
with him mimicking his game. So the first
No, George
we
Texas
going
boy, we not saying LeBron ain't
what
played nobody. We saying the eras were different, bro. These eras they move out the way, bro. They clear out. We call it clear out because every time you see it, somebody flying with the ball, everybody getting out the hole. They didn't do that back then, bro. Jordan
hold
had the
on,
guy.
wait a minute. Hold on,
Man,
Will.
there used to be.
Hold on, Will. Look, listen, Jordan Test boy. This what you're not gonna do. Because this what a lot of people like to do when we start talking GOAT talk. You
Oh, you
want
talking about
to,
that civil rights saying shit?
yeah. You want to start creating a narrative that ain't even been brought up. We ain't even brought up who they playing yet. We ain't even said that yet. We ain't even got into that part yet. So when you wait till we get into that part, homeboy, cause we ain't even said that yet. So slow your roll. Cause
You ain't see the civil rights movement that nigga put up that nigga. Judge Tennessee, hell, but
I
you
didn't
hell.
see that.
You say
So,
that's like saying we wouldn't have made it out the civil rights. That ain't got shit to do with basketball, motherfucker.
now
That's just
T
like we
Terry,
say. That's just like we say some of these folk can't play in the football era when they was taking heads off. Some of these folk can't. What?
man, come on.
Shit.
Come on, bro. Listen, I'll be the first.
Shit.
I'll be the first to tell you the football athlete today is faster and stronger. I will tell you that in a heartbeat. But they also more fragile, way
Fragile as
more
fuck.
fragile. So no, a lot of them wouldn't have made it back then, bro. They'll be out. They would have been out of the league in a few years, bro. But T. Terry say MJ got his game from Dr. J. You're not wrong. A lot of his above the rim game did come from Dr. J. But when we talking about his when the game he worked on with his shooting ability, he had to hone that. He had to work on that and hone that skill
Hold
because
on.
he didn't
Let's get
have it
some
that
straight for
well in
them,
high school.
Blackbeard. Let's get some straight for them. Everybody remember their game off of somebody. But
Yeah.
Jordan made, bro, if you could talk about this man decades before and decades after, he changed the game, bro. He changed the game. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. You just gotta look at facts is facts, bro. Facts is facts. LeBron played longer. If Jordan played longer, what you think his numbers gonna be like? Jordan
Don't worry.
chose not to play long. He retired himself, then came back to play for his sorry ass Wizard team to let them know
Hold
you
on.
still can
Hold on.
play
Hold
this
on. Hold
game.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We getting ahead of ourselves. We not gonna let the chat. We not gonna let them dictate the flow of this shit. We not gonna do it. So this what we gonna do. We gonna go at our pace. Y'all wait till we get there. So
All right, 10-4, 10-4.
right now, what I want y'all to do in the chat, just to be clear, put who you prefer, Jordan or LeBron. I want to see who everybody's saying who they. You ain't got to say they the GOAT. You ain't got to say that none of that. Just tell me who you prefer, LeBron or Jordan. When it comes to basketball, give me MJ or give me LBJ or give me LB or something like that.
Hey, why y'all let
Southside,
it shit? Steph Curry or goddamn Reggie Miller?
no, hell no. No, that's another conversation. LeBron, Southside say LeBron. D. Coleman say Kane. What? T. Terry say Jordan.
We ain't talking about Marvel movies, motherfucker. You got LeBron that got
Jonte Rozier say LeBron. What's up with you, King Rich? Jordan Teddy boy say LeBron. What do you say? LeBron go of this era. Jordan go. Man, I ain't ask you that. I asked you who you prefer, MJ or LBJ. Jordan Teddy boy, he a hard headed ass some bitch. Yo, Kane. Yeah, we know Kane from Marvel. The villain from I think that's who you talking about. You might be you got you never know D Cole. You D Cole be you got to decode his shit. you you never know. All right, so George Tech boy, he say LeBron. I ain't dropping no motherfucking link yet. I ain't gonna drop it, but not yet, motherfucker. You just got to stick around. Shit, fuck wrong with that nigga. Fuck wrong with George Texas boy. Fuck wrong with that nigga. Man, drop the link. I ain't dropping shit till I'm ready, motherfucker. Bernard can say Joy. He called me say Bron. Ghost Pepper say, I think he's saying Joy. All right, so what Southside say? He was basically saying King James, Blakberry, and okay, that's why he's saying Kane. Okay. All right. I got you. I got you. I understand now. All right. So this how we gonna break it down. We gonna break it down to what I think make up a GOAT. We gonna have how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 categories. And we gonna determine in these 8 categories whether or not Michael Jordan is more so, if that category more so fits Jordan or LeBron. That's how we gonna do it. And when we get to the
Yeah.
end of it, when we done determining these categories and who fits better in those categories, we gonna tally them up, see who got the most, and it's not gonna solidify the GOAT, but it's gonna determine who more deserving of the GOAT.
Who got the most defensive player of the year award
Hold on, we ain't
between the
got there
two?
yet. We ain't got there yet, Will.
Oh, okay,
We ain't got
okay.
there yet. All right, so
I'm just trying to help the people out.
athleticism, Will. If you had to get an edge in athleticism to one of the two, who get the edge in athleticism,
It's
Jordan
gonna
or
have to be
LeBron?
Jordan. That nigga floated, nigga. Shit, he floated. And he's shorter than LeBron, so he got, you know what I'm saying? He getting up. LeBron 6'9". Jordan was 6'6", flying over folk. Flying over center, 7'3" centers and shit. I'm getting the Jordan.
Giving it to Jordan.
That man floated from the free throw line.
So you ain't gonna take into account that LeBron is like a freight train to the rim, to the
He
basket.
got he got body size. Yes, he's big, bro. But Jordan, man, this the only man I seen fake a dunk, reverse that motherfucker, and lay it in with the
Oh yeah,
opposite
now
hand, bro. Come on, bro.
that was sweet. That was sweet, bro.
Come
That
on,
was
man.
sweet. That's what I look every time I see that highlight, bro. It just take me
It's
back.
MJ,
It
bro.
just take
It's
me back.
MJ. It's MJ all
That
day,
was
bro.
sweet.
He had an open dunk. He refused the dunk, reversed that bitch to the opposite hand, and laid that bitch up. Come on, man. This man was floating, bro.
Okay, D. Coleman say Brian more athletic. T. Terry say Joy more athletic. Jonte
Look,
Rose say Big Willie
Say I'm
biased.
biased. How I'm biased?
he,
He told me
he
to
he
choose. I
gonna answer.
told y'all who it was.
Yeah, he gonna answer truthfully. I can attest to that. I know Will gonna if he know LeBron gonna be better in one of these categories, he gonna say so. I know he is. Southside say they use their athleticism in different ways. Yeah, but you can still gauge their athleticism though. You can still compare their athleticism. Don't act like you can't. It ain't nothing but a 2-inch difference between the two of them. The difference more so is in their stature than it is in uh I mean Jordan 6'6", LeBron 6'8". Now, that's not a giant difference. It's more so about their size than it is anything. So you can still gauge their athleticism and compare them.
It still don't matter. If you take out the side, Jordan's still more athletic than him. Come on now.
This is something to take into account when you talking about athleticism. What Ghost Pepper said, he said Jordan's scoring was often more flashier and dominant with more games over 50 points and higher playoff averages. That is something you
Exactly.
got to take into
Exactly.
account with athleticism.
Man, how many? What? Jordan, LeBron had paid 20 some years, bro.
Corey Gill 5. He said MJ does. He's the GOAT. It look like Jordan getting more votes for athleticism. Um, I think I do think Jordan got the edge on athleticism. Um, like it's like Will just said, like his ability to to make it look like he can change the aerodynamics of physics. Like he did that similar to Dr. J. How Dr. J looked like he was gliding in the air. That's same thing with Jordan. Um, yes, LeBron, he is a freak of nature when it comes to his God-given abilities, his God-given abilities that make it look like his athleticism is through the roof. But if if you know what LeBron did best, then you would say that's not really athleticism. That's just knowing. I don't know if you can consider that athletic. I mean, it is athleticism, but it's really just one thing though. Like the ability to drive to the basket, nobody's been able to do it like LeBron James. Nobody. In fact, the closest that it's been is probably a toss up between Ant-Man and Larry Johnson. It's probably a toss up between them two as far as the ability to drive to the basket. But nobody's been able to do it like LeBron. So athletically wise, yeah, that looks like he's more athletic than Jordan. But if you go watch Jordan film, man, his ability to move with the ball on the floor and in the air, it was like he made everything look like it was effortless. Like it was everything looked effortless. The under the basket reverses and
Man,
the I mean the run he ran the
man,
floor. It looked like he was running on water when he ran the floor. It was just smooth.
right. The defense prowess alone is killing goddamn LeBron. You can put together a montage between both of them and let it run. I bet you do a survey, you gonna have goddamn 80% on saying MJ shit was better. I'm telling you,
It,
bro.
it's
MJ
kind of
was a
like what we
total
doing right
two-way
now.
player, a two-way
Yup,
player, bro. LeBron is not that. LeBron got sweet rundown blocks, but that's it. He don't shut nobody down in front of him. He don't do that.
yup. Jonte
LeBron
Rose,
shut
yeah, you
folks
right.
down.
Yeah, you right. John Moran, he can get he damn good at attacking the basket too, but it don't. Of course, because he a lot smaller than LeBron, it ain't gonna look like how it look when LeBron drive to the basket though. But yeah, you right. But nah, it's still he's still more comparable to Ant Man and Larry Johnson in my opinion. But I
The
guess you
only
had to
problem
really
with
have
Ja,
watched Larry Johnson play.
yeah, the only problem with Ja, he can't stay healthy. That's the problem. If he stay healthy, that man is dead.
And to be real, he ain't posterizing people that are known for. I mean, yeah, he did goddamn he put in nuts on the Gobert. What his name is? Jerry Go. What his
That
name
boy
is?
got bounced.
Go.
Gobert, the defensive
Yeah,
player of the
Gobert.
year. He two-time
Yeah,
defensive player. Yeah.
yeah.
That
He
boy
did.
got bounced.
He
He from the
posterized his
crib.
ass.
He from the crib. Georgia don't care. They don't feel man going up down there.
All right, but this one, we gonna give to Jordan. We're gonna give our athleticism to Jordan. I think he got the most. He got the most votes on that one. All right, so clutch.
Jonte Rozier, hell, bro. God, no, he asked me who was the best player, bro. What you, they don't like that, boy. This some LeBron lovers in here, boy.
Uh,
This some LeBron lovers, boy.
oh yeah, T. Y'all Vince Carter, y'all. I think I'm more so saying like the like Vince Carter was he was one of the he's probably the greatest at in-game dunks. He's probably done it better than anybody. Uh, and he was in that he did play in the latter years of that era where they were still playing physical basketball.
Yeah,
Uh, so yeah, it
he more
matters.
flashier. He
It
was more
matters.
flashier with his dunking, his
Yeah, it
dunk.
was more
That
flashy
boy
than
put an elbow. He put an
yeah,
elbow in the rim.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, you're right,
Man, you
man.
would have told
Can't
me
forget about
between
Vince
Vince
Carter.
Carter. You would have told me Vince Carter and Jordan. I would have gave you Vince Carter. That boy, flash your dunk.
All right, so This the one right here that amazes me every time I ask somebody this. Who's more clutch, Jordan or LeBron? What say you, Will?
Jordan, he got more. He got more game winners. That what clutch mean. He don't pass the ball in the moment. Jordan want the ball. LeBron pass the ball. We seen that late. We've been seeing that in a lot of playoff got there with LeBron. He stay passing the ball. He'll facilitate in the clutch moment. Jordan want that ball, bro. So that's
Okay.
two for Jordan. That's two, motherfucker.
D. Coleman say Bron is more clutch. It's a Googleable fact. Now see that how I know you bullshit when you say shit like that, D. Cole.
Yeah, y'all just watch the playoff series where this nigga passing the ball instead of when he the best player on the team, he passing the ball, trying to be
Southside
passive.
say LeBron too. Southside say LeBron. Now Southside, are you being biased?
Southside just fucking with you. He just
Now,
fucking with
now, now, now I really want to know if you being biased or if you being legit. Do you really think LeBron is more clutch than Michael? Because there's a statistical fact to prove that one. Now, the first one we was talking, that was pretty much opinion based. But this one you can prove with stats. You can prove with numbers. But to be fair, you can also use those numbers against Michael too, because he actually got the most game. He got the most missed game winning shots as well as the most game winning shots. So you can actually use the numbers against him too. So I be real about that when I say that. Dante Rosier, he say Joy. Hey, Will, say something. Let me check my audio real quick.
Mike check,
Okay,
Mike check.
we good. We good. Dante Rosier say Joy. Georgia Texas boy say I'm a Bron fan, but him still playing made his clutch stats over Joy. Uh, yeah. But you can still say whether or not you think if you think because it ain't all about stats. I'm just saying there's a statistical figure to make the argument for this category, unlike the first one with athleticism. Ain't no statistical fact to prove anything with that one, but you can with this one. T. Terry say Jordan all day. D. Coleman say Google most clutch playoff baskets right now and read the results live. I'm not bullshitting when I tell you that, D. Coleman. I'm doing the show from my phone. So I could go off the screen and I could Google it and come back and try to paraphrase what I read for you. You know what? I'll do that for D. Coleman. I'll do that for him. I'm gonna play his game tonight. I'm gonna play D. Coleman game, but I ain't gonna do it right now. Corey Gill 5 say I'm gonna say LeBron coming back 3-1 is tough. Oh. Corey Gill 5 say LeBron. Bron and Luka did a job in the playoff. What did everybody else do? Jordan was particularly effective in the fourth and final 5 minutes of games, especially in the playoffs and finals. MJ frequently had high scoring, high impact performances. So Ghost Pepper say MJ. Jordan Ted's boy say Bron. D. Coleman say 2 bro, 0 Mike. Oh, all right. So Big Will say Jordan was more clutch. I think he was more clutch too. But we gonna entertain D. Coleman here. We gonna entertain D. Coleman.
It involves you giving me the afternoon. Blakberry. What?
It's too late to say no because I already booked. Yeah, I'm here. I'm reading this AI terminology that D. Coleman wanted me to read aloud. Let me know if you can hear me reading, cause usually it don't let me. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? You can hear me, Will?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, let me know if you can hear me. Now I'm finna go off this screen. Let me know if you can hear me.
All right.
Can you hear me talking?
Yeah. If you're saying something now, I can't hear you. Sorry, that didn't go the way we wanted it to.
Okay, I figure it don't let me keep going then. All right, so hold on. Let me read this and I'm gonna come back and paraphrase.
He couldn't even look me in the eye.
LeBron James is considered the most clutch player in NBA history, particularly.
Something bad. No, yes. I don't want to take a risk on doing it.
All right, so y'all, I'm gonna paraphrase this AI terminology for y'all. It says that LeBron James on Google, when you Google who has the most clutch shots in NBA history, it says LeBron James is usually the most the most acknowledged, I guess, and I'm paraphrasing, to have the most clutch shots made in NBA history. Although some will say that Michael Jordan, based off of his consistency with his a consistent ability to shoot the ball. Hold on, what did it say? Consistent clutch. Oh, his consistent clutch performance and impact on winning games. So that I don't even know why I just entertained that bullshit. D. Coleman. 22 years in the game, LeBron James. 15 years in the game, Michael Jordan. LeBron has had ample more time to have more quote unquote clutch game winning shots than Michael Jordan. But what about in the playoffs? What about then? What about in the playoffs? Who done hit the most clutch shots in the playoffs? That's Michael Jordan. Anyway, we gonna give clutch to Jordan, man. If you giving clutch to LeBron, you can't even name me a goddamn game or a damn series in the playoffs where it came down to him scoring a bucket and they win a damn series. Name it. Name the series where he make a damn bucket to win a series. The last time I checked, if it wasn't Ray Allen or Kyrie Irving, it went his ass. Last time I checked. What's the next one, goddammit? So now as far as the chat go, most of the chat said LeBron. Me and Will said MJ. Most of the chat did say LeBron. Georgia Tech boy said Toronto Raptors series. Boy, shut the fuck up, lying boy. Shut your, you just making up that. What? When? When, Georgia Tech? Will. You hear this? You see that bullshit? Let me highlight this shit. Against the
What did he say?
Indiana Pacers. He say LeBron hit game-winning shots to win series against the Raptors and the Indiana Pacers and against the Celtics and against the Thunder. Do you remember any of that?
I'm saying we didn't say he didn't hit no game winning shot. We said who more clutch. Who's
I
the
said
most clutch?
the win series. That's what I said.
Oh, he didn't make some
To,
clutch out
to
to win some
win
series.
series
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
he did that in the playoff, but he still ain't did more than Jordan, bro. I told you, we got some real. We got to face it, bro. We got some real LeBron lovers in here, man. We got to face that.
He just calling out damn man. Get the fuck out of here.
We got to face that, man. We got some real LeBron lovers in here, man.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. We gonna give clutch to LeBron for the chat. We gonna give clutch to LeBron for the chat. See, I'm being compromising. I'm not going. I see most of the chat gave it to LeBron, so we gonna
So
give
we showing
LeBron
favoritism
clutch.
now, huh? Oh, where we going? If the votes say LeBron, give it to him. But they ain't being
We gonna give it
realistic.
to him. They not being realistic. Just but say I white ball. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Skill set. Who got the deepest skill set?
They ain't gonna like me because they gonna be MJ again. MJ was a better defender, bro. I'm just saying.
He had a much.
Let's see.
Jordan
Let's see
had a
if they be
much deeper
real with it.
arsenal.
Yeah. He had the jumper. He had the
He
handle
had the
game.
jumpers. Yup. Jumper handles. Yup. What he say? He said, I gave y'all examples. Y'all just not accepting it. No, bro. I said to win series. That's what I said. I don't remember him hitting no game-winning shot to win those series against OKC. Once again, that was Kyrie Irving. That was not him. I mean, not hold on. Against OKC in the finals? Wait a minute. He must be talking about the while he been with the Lakers. George Ted boy say LeBron is a facilitator. T. Terry say Jordan all day. Yeah, but no, I can't tell you that. What I want to know, what series you naming these teams, but I want to know the series that I don't remember none of that. It was always somebody else in the game winning shot to win a series. It was never LeBron, bro. I don't remember that. I mean, I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong, but I think I would remember that, bro. I don't remember that shit. Go Pepper say LeBron was humiliated and outscored by a 6-2 Jason Terry in the 2011 NBA Finals. Yeah, I remember that too. You better all comparing LeBron to Magic than Michael Jordan. Hey, we gonna drop the link, bro, after we done doing all this, bro. Y'all hang tight. The link gonna get dropped. We gonna let y'all come in and talk y'all shit. T Terry, we about to get to that. That's coming up. Mr. Hill, what's going on, Mr. Hill? He say anybody still having the GOAT debate in the year 2025 really have nothing better to talk about. So Mr. Hill feel like we talking out our ass right now.
You right. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't shit going on.
He say he say ain't even no sense in having this damn conversation. But why is that, Mr. Hill? Why you say ain't no sense in nobody? Oh, I see. Well, I see a profile picture. Never mind. I don't need that. I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Okay. Forgive us, sir. We didn't understand your game. Forgive us.
Yeah, well, yeah. uh, Did Sean Caldwell say how LeBron the GOAT when he got Jordan on his jersey? Ooh. Y'all ain't saying who got the best skill set though. I ain't seen nobody, I ain't seen you answer that one yet, Georgia, Texas boy. You told me he was a facilitator. You told me that, but you ain't say who got the best skill set, who got the deepest skill set. D. Coleman say, damn all that. Jordan pushed off. Okay. I ain't gonna front. He did push off on that play.
Everybody did the old man push
Yeah,
off. Everybody
yeah,
did that.
yeah, yeah. Well, not these days. Hell, you don't see nobody do it these days because they ain't got to push off. Ain't nobody playing no real defense on no damn body. He said in 2012, Braun dunked over Jason Terry. It's clear Georgia Texas boy is LeBron sexual. It's very clear. It's very clear. Corey Gill 5 say LeBron charges. Okay, Mr. Hill say everybody knows that MJ is the GOAT, and I'm a MJ, Kobe, and Bron fan.
Did that boy say Jason Terry? I know he just say
Yeah,
he dunked over Jason Terry like there was something big.
yeah, yeah. Six say freight train LeBron dunked on 6'2" Jason Terry, and we supposed to be clapping for that shit, I guess. He say my son changed my family picture to MJ. He's 8, and I knows that's MJ guy. Hey, his 8-year-old even know who the GOAT is, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go to the next one, man. Clearly, don't know about y'all don't they don't want to be clear about who got the deepest skill set because you know it's Jordan. So that's 2 for Joy. That's 1 for LeBron. We gave LeBron the clutch. LeBron the clutch, and Jordan is got more athletic and has a deeper skill set. All right. The next one is abilities. Who has the most
Well,
abilities to
that's
play the
the same
game?
thing, ain't it? That's the same thing.
Not really. Skill set is something you go in the gym and you practice it to get better at it. You know, like your shooting game, your handles.
Oh,
You
you
know
talking
what we
about raw
talked about.
talent then? You talking about raw talent?
Yeah, your abilities
I'm gonna
is
have to get
your
that.
raw God-given abilities.
I'm gonna have to get that LeBron.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna have to
MJ
give you
had to work.
LeBron too.
MJ had to work on his skill set.
Yeah, he did. He had to work on his abilities. Um, I think with Jordan, he had the ability to do a lot of what LeBron does. Out, it just for him, he had to hone it. It was like he was given the 6'6" frame, but he had to hone the skill. He had to hone those abilities and become great. LeBron had these guys given ability. He was just given 6'8", 250 something, 260,
Yeah.
and built like a Greek god. Uh, got some of the best balance. He probably the most balanced 6'8" person you gonna ever see in the work. I mean, the balance is impeccable. So I'm gonna give it to LeBron too. Let me see what the chat say. Southside say LeBron. The Texas boy, of course, say LeBron. Mr. Hill say Jordan and Bron both all around players, but Bron is more passive. I agree with that statement. D. Coleman gave the skill set to Joy. LeBron do got the ability though. I think everybody gonna say LeBron with this one. You can't you can't deny 6'8", 265 going to the basket like a freight train and still got the ability to stay completely balanced. And can come out of it into a pass, into being a facilitator. So that's actually very impressive, man. His God-given abilities you can't deny. You just can't. So LeBron got 2, Jordan got 2. What's the next one? Accolades. All right. I ain't asking y'all shit in the goddamn chat. I ain't asking you a goddamn thing. I'm finna tell you these motherfucker accolades because it's all documented evidence. Years played, LeBron James 22, Michael Jordan 15. So there's a 7-year difference in the amount of years played, the amount of seasons played. So LeBron actually has the he got the advantage here because he's had more time to cover the accolades that make up a GOAT. These are the accolades that make up a GOAT. MVPs. LeBron got 4 league MVPs. He got them in 09, 10, 12, and 13. So he almost had 4 straight years of league MVP. He just missed out on 2011, which I want to say 2011. That might have been the year that was that the year Tim Duncan got it again? That might have been. Was that the last year Tim Duncan had got it? Did Tim Duncan get it that year? I got to look that up. Somebody tell me who won league MVP in 2011. Somebody tell me. Don't tell me what say Derrick Rose. Okay, yeah, that was, I think that was a bit like I think a lot of people thought Bron still should have got it, but yeah, that Derrick Rose was going off in 2011, boy. He was going off. And I think that following year, that when he got hurt, tragic. All right. Hold on. Make sure audio good. Yep, audio still good. All right. So LeBron got 4 league MVPs. Almost had him 4 years straight, if not for Derrick Rose in 2011. Jordan got 5 league MVPs. He got one in 88, 91, 92, 96, and 98. So Jordan got 5 league MVPs. So out of LeBron's 22 years, he got 4 league MVPs, but he almost got them 4 years straight. I think that's worth mentioning. And Jordan got 5 out of his 15, 88, 91, 92, 96, and 98. Scoring titles. LeBron got 1 scoring title in 2008. Jordan got 10 scoring titles and currently holds the most scoring titles out of any player in NBA history. And he's also the only player to have 7 straight seasons with the scoring title. Beginning from 86 to 93, he held the scoring title. And of course, everybody know he went and played baseball. And then he came back And he had the scoring title from 96 to 98 and 02 and in the 02-03 season. So Jordan got the upper hand on the scoring title and the MVPs. Even though I ain't gonna lie, with the MVPs, it is impressive that LeBron almost did it for 4 straight years. Derrick Rose, he was just he was special in 2011, bro. He really was. Defensive accolades, all NBA teams, all first team NBA teams. Let's get that right. All NBA teams. LeBron got 5, Jordan got 9. Jordan got more all first team NBA teams. Leading the league in steals. LeBron never did it. Jordan did it 3 times in 88, 90, and 93. Leading the league in blocks. Neither has ever done that. Finals MVPs. LeBron, 4 finals MVPs in 12, 13, 16, and 20. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. Is that right? 12, 13, 16. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Every year he played in the final, every year he won a championship, he got finals MVP. 4 finals MVPs. Jordan got 6 finals MVPs, of course, for each year that he made it to the championship and won undefeated in the finals, of course. He also got championships in all 6 of those, of course. So Bron got 4 chips, Jordan got 6 chips. So LeBron, Jordan got more championships and he got more final MVPs. He's also undefeated in the finals, and he's also, and LeBron is like 4 and what are you, 4 and
Yeah, they showed this a picture of all the trophies and stuff. And MJ was killing it with the trophy.
what are you, 4 and 7 in the final?
Who?
LeBron.
He.
What are you,
I
4
know
and 7?
MJ undefeated. MJ 6-0.
Yeah, Jordan beat, but Bron done been more times. He done been more times though.
Yeah, according to all the years he played out there, I bet he played in the East. East was fire right now. You know, the Cavaliers were cakewalking the East. It was one time where they went to the finals 6 years straight with LeBron or something like that. It was a little streak they were going on where they were going to the finals back to back to
Jordan,
back because the East was so sorry.
Jordan Test boy say if Kyrie didn't want his own team, this could be a different conversation. What you think about that comment?
Oh, the Sean Coswell say 4-10. God, dog.
Oh yeah, is it 4 and 10? Damn. Oh shit. Oh way off. Southside said, I said accolades are a wash between Jordan and LeBron, depending on which you consider more impactful. I mean, I really feel like what you was able to do on offense and what you was able to do on defense and being the best in the league, I think it don't get too much more measurable than that, Southside. And from the looks of it, Jordan did he just accomplished way more in a shorter amount of time. Now, if you want to say the uh the points leader, the scoring leader, in history. If he ain't now one of them broke that record, and they probably ain't. But yeah,
No, he 4-6. He only been to 10 finals. He 4-6.
I was gonna say 4 and 10. I was like, bro, am I? Because I know I had a period back in like Paul, not that kind of period. Y'all motherfucker better not say shit neither. But I know I had it was a time back in like between '07 and my like '07 to like 2011 maybe. Like a lot of my years back then are blur because I was drunk and high every goddamn day. So I'm I know it was I know it was championships being played. And I know I went to finals parties and all that and playoff parties, but I just remember mostly the partying part. Just saying. Oh man. All right. So far accolade go, Jordan clearly got more accolades. For me, what gives him the biggest edge is the defensive accolades. 9 first team all NBA teams, all defensive NBA teams, um, and leading the league in steals 3 times. And he did it twice before he even won a championship. He also made uh all NBA defense first teams a couple times before he won the championship. What else he did before he won the championship? He had 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 4 scoring titles before he won the championship. 4. Before he won a championship, he had 4 scoring titles. Talking about Jordan. So, and he was league MVP twice before he won a championship. So that's saying something, man. I know a lot of y'all might not think so, but that is saying something. LeBron won league MVP a couple times before he finally won one as well in 09 and 2010. So it's plenty to measure these guys on, bro. But we got to give accolade to Jordan, though, bro. We got to. You got to. He got more accolades, whether y'all like it or not. He just does. He just does. Oh yeah, and Sean Carver said defensive player. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I thought I had that. Did I have that one up here? Nah, I ain't had that one up there. But yeah, Jordan do got a defensive player of the year. All right, next one. Team accomplishments. Of course, we know Jordan got 6 championships without losing in the finals. I'm gonna be real with you though, Will. You still there, Will? You still with me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. My background's in noise. It ain't want to y'all hear all that.
Who got the more notable team accomplishments? Jordan or LeBron?
The most what?
Notable team accomplishments.
The major compliment is championships, right?
That's the biggest one.
So yeah, joy. Cause LeBron missed the 10 times I've been to the finals. You failed more than you won, my boy. You failed more than you won. You've been there 10 times, but you only won 4. And you had more super teams than Jordan. You went on 2 super teams. Jordan had Pippen.
Mm. Southside say he think he go to LeBron because he won championships on every team he's been on. But to be fair, Jordan only been on 2 teams, and he was in with the Washington Wizards when he was on his way
Yeah, he only came
out the
back to the
league.
Washington Wizards because his team was sorry as hell. He was trying to put some traction on them. He got tired of looking at them losing. And that man
T.
was
Terry
old as a
say
fool.
MJ, uh, Georgia Texas boys say it could be. Who they say it could be a push, but because everyone on LeBron teams get paid in the long run. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. LeBron did get some guys paid. Uh, uh, did he though? Tell me who Georgia Texas boy. I'm drawing a blank. D. Coleman said, well, he said the best wings in the league both played on the Bulls. Bron had to see Melo, PG, DeRozan in their primes, and his prize at the end of all of that was to play a Spurs dynasty or a Warriors dynasty. You know, D. Coleman, I'm gonna give you that's a fair point, but something that a lot of people that debate this GOAT talk, something that they don't keep in mind is that they made the Bulls team a better team because of the talent that they kept having to go up against and wasn't getting the job done against, like the Pistons and the Celtics. That like they had to go in and make the Bulls became the team to be reckoned with. Now you can't tell me that they went and just got all the best from other teams because they didn't do that. LeBron literally brought other great players from their teams that they started out with him to other teams so that he could win championships. So you can't say the same about the Bulls. The only person that come to the Bulls that was already a bona fide star was um your boy Dennis Rodman. You got to think now. Tony Kukoc was he wasn't. I mean, yeah, Tony Kukoc was that guy, but nobody was calling Tony Kukoc one of the best
Kukoc
wings.
became that guy. He wasn't that guy.
Yeah,
He
he
became
became
that
that
guy.
guy. But I mean, even though
We're talking about superstar that you knew of. Only one you knew of was Pippen.
Pippen, he was drafted. Where he come from? He wasn't drafted to the Bulls. He was
Yeah,
drafted to the
he
Bulls.
was drafted to the Bulls. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
he
didn't
was
you didn't
drafted
know
to the
those
Bulls.
superstars. They became superstar by playing with Jordan. Jordan was averaging double assists. Y'all forgetting this? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
only Dennis Rodman, the only player that go to the
Oh, I forgot
Bulls.
about Dennis Rodman. So it was Pippen and Dennis Rodman. 'Cause Dennis Rodman was that dude. Dennis
But then,
Rodman was that
but
dude
like
in
I said,
Detroit. Detroit, shit.
but
And
Pippen
the
was
Lakers.
already on the Bulls though. He was already
Yeah,
on the Bulls.
yeah.
Rodman, the only one that came from somewhere else where they was already great and successful to the Bulls. LeBron, He going. He trying to bring the best of the best with him to go somewhere, to go to another team. Now he got lucky that Kyrie was already in Cleveland, but who he brought with him to Cleveland though? Kevin Love. So I don't know, man. I'm actually
We
torn with
know,
this one, Will.
you know, bro. What team accomplishment?
Yeah, I'm a little torn with this
No, ain't no tour. It's in the books. They got more finals. They got more final
one.
championships. What's so hard about it, bro?
I mean, I'm a little torn because he did
Uh,
win with every team. LeBron did win at every team he done played with,
yeah, he did. Nobody debating that. But
and
hold on,
he did
Blackberry,
bring the
hold
best. Wait a minute
on,
though.
hold
He
on.
did. Wait a minute. He did bring
Go
the
ahead.
best out of a lot of role players. He brought the best out of a lot of role players, bro. Like he brought
He was a superstar, bro. Of course, they wanted to play with LeBron. That's not the argument here. Of course, he's a superstar. Nobody debating that. A lot of folks wanted to play with Jordan. Jordan made names for a lot of people.
You're right, but
LeBron played with
he
more
he
superstars
turned
than
Steve
Jordan.
Kerr.
That's what I'm saying. He
He
played
turned
with more
Steve Kerr into
superstars
Big
than
Shot
Jordan.
Kerr. Yeah, he turned Steve Kerr into Big Shot Kerr.
Yeah,
He told Steve Kerr to take big shots to win games.
right. A lot of players that LeBron played with was already stars, bro. LeBron made some players good, yes, but he played with a lot of players that was already stars. Jordan did not. It's just facts, dog. We know y'all love LeBron, but we talking facts here. I love MJ, but I'm gonna talk facts with y'all if LeBron is over here on something. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just being real.
Look at Georgia Texas, boy. See, this is why this motherfucker, this some bitch right here get on my damn nerves. North Cole and the Goskers? Really? Oh, man. Dante, boy, you killed me, boy. He said, right, Blackberry. The Cleveland owner, Dan Gilbert, didn't want to do that. That's why LeBron left. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. I do remember that. Those are role players, not superstars. Did me.
Now we. Oh, so D Wade is a role player, right?
I
That what
know.
you saying?
Hold on, what he say that at? Who? I know he ain't
Who
say
who
that.
said who you just said was role player? What you just read?
No, he said Norris Cole and the Goskers. He say
Oh, okay.
he got them paid.
LeBron got full paid, but what they showed them after the contract. You remember he got Thompson paid. What did Thompson show after he got that contract?
Yeah, I
Nothing.
know I ain't heard nothing about Norris Cole or Gosker. Hell, I barely heard anything about them when they were playing with LeBron. Even though Norris Cole, he was I got to say Norris Cole played with a lot of heart though.
Oh,
All right, let me see. All right, so I'm gonna make my decision, bro. He said I missed the others. Hold on, let me see. Jordan had an owner behind him. Dan Gilbert wasn't spending money.
So we bringing the owners in it, right? We bringing the owners into it right now.
He said,
He
but you
had
gotta
that.
remember to when Braun left Cleveland, they got the number one pick, third out of 4 years.
And they all were trash. Kyrie Irving did a little something.
Okay, what Southside say? He said, yeah, but Blackberry is shown with guys like KD bringing other All Stars too with you doesn't always work out. So I still got to give LeBron credit for still winning with those other great players. I mean, I said he won with those. I gave him the credit. Yes, when he went to the other teams, he won a championship or at least one championship. I'm agreeing with you. But just because other superstar talents have done the same thing and did not succeed, we not comparing LeBron to them. We comparing LeBron to Jordan, who in his uniqueness to those other superstars that you would compare LeBron to, like KD, Jordan did it with one team that was basically built from the ground up around him. And I think that's if I was debating this topic right now, as far as team who got the most notable team accomplishments, that would be my star point to make. Is Jordan did it with teams that were built around him with the same organization, with the same franchise. It was, you think Jordan didn't? Now, a lot of people, if you watch the documentary, if you watch that documentary during the pandemic, I can't remember the name of it, but they talked a lot about how that general manager, who name escapes me right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about, how the general manager for the Bulls did a lot of shit without getting the input of Michael Jordan. That's fair to say. Other than Dennis Rodman, Jordan did suggest going and getting Dennis Rodman. So the one player that they actually went and pilfered, that they actually went and got from another team that was already great, Dennis Rodman, Jordan did give his 2 cents on that. So while everybody else was planted around Jordan to build around him, he did have input on who to go get, just like LeBron, but he did it for that same team. That means something, y'all. That means something. That means something, man. George Texas boys. I'm trying to find them other names you said. Jordan and Kobe never had lead. That
I
right,
like
George
that
Texas boy.
Bernard comment down there. Bring that Bernard comment on up.
Bernard Cantrell. Jordan won rings, LeBron chase rings.
I like that comment, sir. I like that.
Yeah, man. He said exactly what D Cub said. If Bron didn't lead Cleveland, he'd be Dame Lillard. The management and coaching was incompetent his first run. Yeah, but that more supports the argument for Jordan in the team accomplishments. We
That right.
can't look,
LeBron
look,
still owe Miami some rings.
look. Yeah, I'm gonna give you this. Then what I'm gonna say. Then what I'm gonna say on the team accomplishment. Then what I'm gonna say on the team accomplishment. When Jordan left to go play baseball and retired the first time, Scottie Pippen still took the Bulls a long way. Took them to a conference. He took them to a conference final, didn't it? Will, if I ain't mistaken.
What are you talking about?
Pippen, didn't he take the Bulls to a conference finals without Jordan?
No, he took him to the playoff. They ain't
He
gonna no
just took them
come
to the
fine.
playoff, but they ain't go.
Yeah,
Okay, all
he
right,
made it to the playoff.
all right, cool. So, but that's still saying something. Um, that was a team that was built around Jordan with his influence. You got to take that into account. That team, the Bulls, before they got a team finally built around him in 91. Up to 91, they were incapable of being a fully functioning basketball team that could go to a finals and win it. They went to the playoff one time and got swept. When they finally put a team around Jordan, that team withstood the test of time without Jordan being on the team. If you don't think that's influential, which is, guess what? Is that the next one? Nah, it ain't the next one, but we'll make it the next one. Influence. Now, this ain't necessarily just about basketball. This also about the culture of basketball too. But you got to take into account that influence that Jordan had with that Bulls team. That even when he wasn't on it, it still was a really good basketball team without him there. And when he comes back, he gave them the edge they needed to be championship, or to be a three-peat championship basketball
He
team.
led
They three-peated twice.
Pimpin led the Bulls to a couple of Eastern Conference semi champion. He never went to a conference game, conference final,
Okay,
Eastern Conference final. He went to the
okay,
semi game, but
but
he
that's
led
still
them to the
impressive.
he led them to the playoffs 6 times.
That's still impressive, though. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
but y'all forget about that goddamn Hall of Fame coach they had. Just because Jordan left, they still had that damn coach.
Well, yeah,
Y'all
and to
forget
be
about
real,
Phil Jackson, dog.
it,
Phil
it,
Jackson is a beast.
Phil Jackson was a beast. I gotta give team accomplishments to Jordan, man. Two three peats, two of them. I gotta get at the Jordan, bro.
Yeah, your boy, Phil Jackson got 11 rings, dog.
But I thought about it for a while, LeBron fan. Don't listen now. You got to give him some credit. I'm being as unbiased as I possibly can be. I thought about that one for a good while now. But I gotta get that one to to Jordan though, bro. But what about influence? Who's the most influential? Jordan or LeBron?
Gotta say Jordan, because LeBron just got coaches fired. That's all he did. He got coaches fired. That's why he had so many coaches in his damn career. Get them fired.
Damn. I ain't even think about that. Hold on, Deco. When you say who the fuck moving to Cleveland or to Chicago, have you been to Chicago, bruh? It don't look too much different from Cleveland, bruh. especially
Right.
in the 80s
They
and the
both cold.
90s.
They both cold. Ain't
Hey,
nothing to do in Chicago like that, bro. But to
bro,
eat, they got some good food places.
they got some
Yeah, they can
good
eat.
eating,
Yeah, you can
but
eat.
you better hope that you can finish that meal. Cause somebody might flip your count, boy. You gotta so listen, bro. Listen, slow down. Now,
No,
D Cole,
I picked LeBron on one South
yeah,
Side.
yeah. I think on Clutch. Nah, not on Clutch.
no, that was ability I
Yeah,
gave him.
abilities. Yeah, ability. Yeah, he picked LeBron on ability. I think everybody did. Everybody put LeBron for ability. Everybody. Uh, but yeah, D Coleman, come on, bro. Who the fuck moving to Cleveland over Chicago? You don't want to move to now one of them. If you had the choice between the two, you'll probably just take yourself out of here. Because somebody in Cleveland or Chicago gonna do it for you anyway. Just saying. Who the most influential? Did Sean Caldwell say Jordan? He got the influence. Frank Moore said, "What's up with you, Frank Moore? Ain't seen you in here before, man. Appreciate you for coming through." He said, and they did not win. Jordan is the best ever. Okay, so we see who Frank Moore prefer. Corey Gill 5 say people forget Pippen on Blazers got whooped by Kobe. Yeah, but that was well after the Bulls, though. I mean, he was in his down years by then on Corey Gill 5. D. Coleman said Phil Jackson was a beast for show. What is Mike Brown? I give you that one, D. Cole. Jordan Test Boy say, "Oh no, I agree. Coaching matters." Terry say, "MJ my guy." Southside say, "Will Pitt." Oh, y'all already read that. Ron became a better player once he got tutelage from Pat Riley. Deshaun Caldwell said, "I'm from Chicago." Pause. Chicago is a high market city, unlike Cleveland, though. Besides the crime rate, you can't say, bro. How you gonna say beside the crime rate? It's a high market city because of the basketball, because of the Bulls. The Bulls was ass before they drafted Michael Jordan, bro. The city was known for gang banging and was known for gang banging, selling drugs, and motherfuckers getting killed. That's and the motherfucker burning down back in the day. That's what Chicago was known for before the Chicago Bulls, bro. Oh, I think they had a good. Did they have a good hockey team? They might have had a good hockey team. But I know the Chicago Bulls put Chicago on the fucking map. As far as market go, you can miss me with that shit. Southside. George Test Boy say right now it's 3-2 Jordan. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4-2. It's 4-2 Jordan. Jordan got athleticism. He got skill set, accolades, and team accomplishment. LeBron got clutch and ability. Ghost Pepper say influence go to Air Jordan brand. MJ partnership with Nike revolutionized the sneaker industry and cemented his status as a culture icon. But he did get fucked in the deal. But he got fucked in the deal. But he didn't know because he didn't know no better. They had all rights to the Jordan name on Nike. He had to fight to get that Jordan name though. You got to take so it. Oh well, I guess you can use that argument for that too. Those Ghost Peppers. The legal side of the business.
Jordan changed
Deshaun
the shoe
say,
game for basketball players. The nigga was going to Converse. They was up on the Converse.
"Yeah, Dr. J with the Converses." That
Jordan
was,
got
bro. The whole reason why I wanted Converse was because
yeah,
of Dr. J.
yeah, his mama made it clear she wanted him to have them royalties.
She wanted him to have royalties. That's why he didn't go to Converse because they thought they were hot shit. They were going, even though Nike still fucked them in the deal, but he after the fact though he got the shit right though after the fact. Like Nike Airs is Nike, not Jordan. Nike Airs is Nike. Jordans is Jordan. That's his shit. But Nike Airs is, well, you know. Jordan Test Boy say fuck that snow. I'm telling you, boy. The coldest fucking shit I done been in is in Minnesota. And I was in Minnesota last year, bro. And I've been cold places they get colder than Minnesota, but on this particular damn
Yeah,
weekend,
I was about to say Indianapolis get cold as a
boy,
fool, boy.
y'all, but on this particular weekend, it got down to like negative 30 something in Minnesota, Minnesota, bro. Boy, I felt like I felt like a giant chocolate icicle. That's what I felt like.
You know we gotta say Jordan with more influence because goddamn LeBron did the same thing Jordan did. Everything Jordan did, LeBron did in the
Yeah.
business game. So only thing LeBron did different was built the school. That's the only
D. Coleman say Auntie's Jay's Bron is more influential. You trolling.
Oh yeah, that Chicago win cut through you like butter, boy. I ain't gonna even lie. That win hit different, boy.
Southside say he going with LeBron on influence. Georgia Tech boy say influence is a push too because MJ, Kobe, and LeBron had influence. Corey Gill5 say, and the Cubs. Oh, that was after. The Cubs success came after the Bulls success, bro. Same with Cleveland before LeBron. Yeah, you're right. And after he left and had to come back too. Come on, bro. We can do this all day. Deshaun Caldwell says Chicago Mafia, gang banging, sports, and peace. Straight up. Ain't nothing goddamn special about that motherfucking play before the Bulls, bro. I gotta go Jordan for influence. Corey Gill5 said Jordan. D. Coleman said sidebar, who more influential, Corey or AI? Oh, I hope you're talking about Allen Iverson, bro. I hope you're not talking about a damn computer. Damn, that's a good question. We gonna start that comment and come back to that later. That question, come back to that later. Nike was a baby startup company before Jordan. Yep. Joe Tesbo said coldest I've been was Iowa. Yeah, Iowa get cold and hot. Well, in the summer, Iowa can be blazing, and in the winter, it can be blistering cold. Southside said Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota, Buffalo are freezing. Boy, you don't never want to go up in that goddamn Oregon mountain either, boy, or that Montana mountain. Boy, you get up in there, boy, in the wintertime, you'll be lucky to come down from that motherfucker. All right, Go Pep say influence, sleeping in line to get Air Jordans, particularly during a limited release, is common practice among sneaker enthusiasts known as camp out or camping out. Facts. Say the Bears in 85 before the Bulls. Okay. But yeah, but well, actually, Bernard, football was not as big yet. Basketball was still it was baseball, then basketball, then football back then.
They
That was
called
the order back
Chicago a
then.
basketball town and everything. That's how bad
Yeah,
Jordan was, boy. They called that
yeah.
motherfucker. That was the
They
must
called it a
ticket right there.
basketball time. Yep.
You needed that. That was a must-have ticket right there.
All right, I think we got to get influence to Jordan, bro. So it's 5-2. And the last one, impact. Who impacted the game of basketball more? Jordan or LeBron? Who
Do
had
we
more
got to answer
impact
that?
on the
We
game?
got to answer that. Do we got to answer that, Blackberry? Come on now.
I want to see what people
How
think.
long? How long this man been retired? We still talking about it. Come on now.
I think people been kind of it been a couple folks in the chat been very
Okay, let me say
biased,
my answer
but
then. Jordan. Jordan.
almost everybody been foul though. Almost everybody been foul though.
I'm gonna say Jordan. That's my answer. Ask the chat though. Ask them.
All right, we'll say Jordan. T. Terry say, oh, they talking about them cold ass states. T. Terry say MJ all day. They Sean say Jordan impact the game. Corey Gill5 say I'm going to Montana in the summer. They got some real nice cabin retreats out there. I stayed at one when I was over the road. It was nice. I'll give it to MJ, can't lie. Southside finally voted for Joy. T. Terry said Colorado. Well, T. Terry, he ain't going back to no cold states. D. Coleman being a troll. Who impacted the game, man? I ain't heard nobody say LeBron yet. It's been all Joy. Even Southside said Joy. That's the last man. That's my last one, man. Impact. I'm gonna say I gotta say Jordan, man. Bernard Cantrell say like Mike. If I could be like Mike, yeah, you don't hear nobody saying they want to be like LeBron, even though it don't rhyme. Like Mike rhyme. Go Pepper say Gatorade commercial like Mike. If I could be like Mike. Yup. And it's actually like I want to be like Mike. Is actually I can't think of another slogan that was transitioned from one marketplace to another.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what else LeBron was on? Space Jam 2.
Yup, he was on Space Jam too. Yup, that what Corgan Five just said. He said Space Jam birthed Space Jam 2.
Right.
Yup. And let's be clear about this too. Space Jam 1, much better than Space Jam 2. By far. By far. With the old technology, with the old outdated CGI, they got all of the CGI, they got all of the technical resources of today to make Space Jam 2 to be that shit. And it was fucking ass, bro. That was an ass fucking movie, bro. I tried to sleep. I tried to not sleep. I tried to sit through that movie a handful of times, bro. I couldn't do it. I kept falling asleep. If I put Space Jam on right now, I'm gonna watch that motherfucker from beginning to end. And I mean that. D Sloan in the house. What's up with D Sloan? He say home team. What's up, home team? What's up, Big Wheel? Zach Harrison. 4.5 sacks this season. Stamp it. And MJ made a huge impact while he was in the league. Yeah, I'm glad you came in, D Sloan, and did that, because what I'm about to do now is we gonna dedicate the last few minutes. Oh, and by the way, impact go to Joy. So Jordan got 6 out of 8 in these categories. He got 6 out of 8. Jordan has athleticism over LeBron. He got the skill set over LeBron. He got the accolades over LeBron. He got the team accomplishments over LeBron. And he got the impact over LeBron. LeBron got the clutch, which I don't agree with, but because most of y'all in the chat picked LeBron, we gave LeBron clutch. And LeBron, it was hands down ability for LeBron. He got some of the best God-given ability to play the game. You can't take that away from him. So the most deserving of the GOAT status here on the home team with Blakberry is Michael Jordan. I'm happy with the results. I'm happy. I think that was a good turnout.
Sound about right to me. Sound about right to me
too. And I think we was more than fair in our breakdowns. We was more than fair. It goes to Jordan, bro. He deserves to be called the GOAT more so than LeBron, as far as we determine here today. Corey Giffey say, but I will say LeBron owns a team. It would be better than the Hornets or the Wizards. I don't know. I ain't gonna assume that, but bro, it's been bad for the Hornets. I mean, for the Wizards, boy, it's been bad. For the Hornets too, it's been bad. Oh my goodness. All right, man. So last thing for the night, we gonna you know what? Let's go back to them comments real quick. D. Coleman asked a question. He said, sidebar, who more influential? Stephen Curry or Allen Iverson? What you say, Will?
Allen Iverson. I don't know, bro. That's a tough one. Because
That's what I was saying. You
Steph
answer that
Curry
kind of
made a lot of
fast, bro.
folks.
I'm
Yeah,
actually thinking.
I
I'm
did
actually
answer that.
thinking.
Yeah, but that's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. 'Cause, Steph Curry made a lot of people believe that they can play basketball because he got an average size. Well, even though that nigga 6'3", he's what I'm saying. It made folks
But he
think that they
got an
can
average build.
make it to the
Yeah.
league. Yeah,
But hey, I got an average build too. He got a more average build than Steph.
but
I
everybody
don't
couldn't do
know,
what Allen
man.
Iverson do. Allen
You
Iverson handle was too sweet.
that
That man
and that's where
handle.
I was finna go with it. The Iverson crossover was a real thing, y'all. It the Iverson crossover is why a lot of dudes playing basketball now want to play basketball. The Iverson crossover, you can say it had a big part to do with the and one movement. All them guys that made their money doing and one basketball, that's actually still ongoing today. And one still goes on today. A lot of that was influenced by Allen Iverson with the crossover game. After him, Stephon Marbury. Allen Iverson is the influence behind all that. He the influence behind the video games and all that. Allen Iverson is the influence behind all that, bro. I gotta give it to AI. Steph is just the greatest shooter of all time. I wouldn't say he's more influential than Allen Iverson was. He's just the greatest shooter of all time. Thank you, Corey Gill. 2K influenced by Allen Iverson, bro. And the hood games too. The hood games that you could play on Dreamcast. Them too. What was it? Street Ballers or something like that? It would call, all that shit like that. Southside say Curry more influential than AI. Southside, he say he taking Curry. Yo, street hoops. That's what it would call Corey Gill 5. Street hoop. Yeah. And the goddamn well now that was Stephon Marbury and Shaq. They had that other shit. But hey man, listen. We going on 2 hours. We were gonna talk some Falcon talk. We got deep into the GOAT talk tonight with LeBron and Joy. Um shit. I'm probably ain't gonna do no show in the morning because by the time I'm done doing it work tonight, shit, I'm gonna go to the crib. Shit. I ain't gonna feel like doing no goddamn show anymore. Now, if I'm still out here at 8, if I'm still out here trying to make it to the crib, and I see I'm a good hour before I get back to my yard, y'all look out for me in the morning. We'll do Let's Be Clear, and I'm gonna drop the link. It got a little late. I'm gonna still do Y'all Want a Solid though. We gonna do Let's Be Clear in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna still be out here because I'm gonna be in Athens at 6 o'clock. So I know I ain't gonna get back to Ford Park by 8. I know I ain't. So we gonna go live in the morning. I'm gonna drop that link. Y'all come through. Y'all make it do what it do. Big Will, appreciate you for coming through, homie. You want to give them some last word before we go?
yes, sir, man. Y'all know, fight your boy Will the Georgia Reaper on everything, man. Tell me Wednesday night on everything Atlanta Smoke. Or whatever everything got going on. If I got time, I'm up in there. You already know.
Straight up. Straight up. Um, appreciate everybody in the chat coming through, man. Sorry I didn't get to drop that link, man. We let time escape us a little bit, but we gonna come back to this thing first thing in the morning. Y'all make sure y'all look out for it first thing in the morning now, 8 a.m. Look out for it. Look out for it. Let's be clear. I'm gonna drop that link if you want to talk GOAT talk again. You talk them birds, whatever it is, man. I will oblige. Catch me on the flip side, home team. Let's do the outro. Let's do the outro before we go. Let's do the outro before we go. Before we go, let's do the outro before we go. Hey, let's do the outro.
Like it don't matter, y'all. Hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Rings in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We calling plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never know by